Okie dokie, thank you for joining me in yet another exercise in which I will be reading a paragraph such as the one behind me to you. Embedded within this paragraph are the potential for errors related to grammar, punctuation, syntax, and so forth. So please keep that in mind as you listen to me read it to you. Afterwards, I'll go ahead and step out of frame and ask that you pause the video to make corrections independently and resume when you are ready so that we can correct them together. I'll go ahead and start by reading the paragraph. Again, make sure you're listening for the potential errors, or at least looking for those errors, yeah? Because they can be sneaky. All right, we'll go ahead and start at the beginning, of course. So Mario organized his day-by-day drawings, journal notes, and the other materials to take to school. By early Friday morning, 4 more eggs had hatched. Mario packed everything into a cardboard box and carried it carefully to school. As Mario begun to unpack his project box, Mr. Nielsen glanced over his shoulder. "It looks like you were able to do some real scientific observations. I can't wait to hear all about it," he said. All right, go ahead and pause here to make those corrections, please, and then resume when you're ready. All right, I am moving and shaking, so we're going to go ahead and just jump right in. All right, right at the beginning, it's the beginning of a sentence, should be a capital no matter what. Also, it's a proper noun, so just consider that. It's someone's name. So Mario organized his day-by-day drawings, comma, so we're creating a list, journal notes, comma, and the other materials to take to school, period. By early Friday, Friday is a proper noun, it's the name of the day of a week, so we're gonna make sure to capitalize that. By early Friday morning, comma, 4 more eggs had hatched. Mario, beginning of a sentence, also someone's name, again, capitalize it. Mario packed everything into a cardboard box and carried it carefully to school, period. As Mario, proper noun, begun, this should be began, right? Though this happened, yes, we're referring to it as though it were happening. So began. As Mario began to unpack his project box, comma, oops, wow, I'm moving everything. We have Mr., which is an abbreviation of someone's title, and then their surname, which is their last name. So proper noun, titles, proper nouns. So we're gonna capitalize the M, and because it's an abbreviation, you're gonna add a period right at the end of it, yeah, to show that it's an abbreviation. Nielsen, surname, make sure to capitalize it. Nielsen glanced over his shoulder, period. Let's go ahead and start that sentence with a capital. It's also dialogue, right? Even though he's not being, or the speech isn't attributed to him right away, it is through context of the story, something that Mr. Nielsen is saying, right? So he glanced over his shoulder. "It looks like you were able to do some real scientific observations. I can't wait to hear all about it." So this tells me this is something he said, which means I need to open quote to show that dialogue. And I assume, or at least it seems like he ends it there. So we're gonna close quotes there, but we're not done. So it looks like you were able to do some real scientific observations, comma, segue into the next part of that clause. "I can't wait to hear all about it," exclamation mark, he said. And actually, yeah, perfect. That is the end of our corrections. If you had alternatives, such as substitutions or additions, please let me know what you did in the comment section below. Hopefully you did find this video helpful. I do hope so. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to continue to practice with me. All right, thank you.